Hello everyone! Hello babies! How is everybody doing tonight with a chilly song? What was I gonna do? Change the webcam because it looks like I'm in the sunset, enjoying my day, but that doesn't correspond to reality because that's how things look here. Now it looks a little green. Is it because of the light? I mean, I'm wearing green. Hello everyone, how is... Hello everyone. Oh, this one is better. Why am I listening to myself? No way, no way, no way. I don't want that. Okay, let me see who's here. Let me see. Hello Sporkball, hello Francis, hello Anthony, hello G-Max. G-Max is at the beach, girl. Gail, hello Donnie. Hello Magic Harp, hello Precure Fan, hello Cure Etoile. Hello Kate, hello Phoenix Bomb. Livey, hello Swirls. Today is going to be... It's very Spartan behind you. No, don't say that. Today is probably the last episode before the Olympic break. It's still very up in the air how things are gonna be, but it's probably gonna happen, and so we're not gonna have an episode next week. Let's see. So today is going to be our last episode before this little break. Hello Division, hello Sasha. Hello, how are you? So today's episode seems to be a very interesting one, a very funny one. And yeah, I'm very excited. In the preview, we had the rolling kururun. I loved that moment, and they're gonna go treasure hunting. I hope we're gonna see Manatsu's father again. I hope we're able to see him again. You sent it to me on Discord. Okay. Next series better have a good MC. Mariah Carey. I hope Mariah Carey is on the next Precure. I agree. Yes, Pork Bowl. That happens. That happens. Oh God. KSB did post their suspending due to Olympics, so that is TV Asahi and KSB. Wow. Yeah. Do you guys like the Olympics? Do you guys watch the games and everything? It's gonna be very hard for me to watch the games because I am exactly 12 hours away from Japan. So like during the day when the games happen, I am going to be sleeping. Hello, stars. Okay, Livy, I will. I don't think Discord is open here, but I will open it. Just a moment. Hello, Victor. Hello, stars. My favorite Precure movies are the Star Twinkle movie. I love All Stars 3. All Stars 3 is the best. One of the best. Have you seen the new one? Naomi Osaka thing? No, I haven't, Donnie. I will. I really want to watch the documentary. I think it's a documentary, right? Or on Naomi Osaka. But I will. I'm curious. Hello, Etoile. How are you? Manatsu and Sango. Yes, I loved that moment. The little moment we saw in the preview. It was very cute. I usually don't like sports, but I like... I tend to like the Olympics. They're very exciting. But Inu, about the DVR... The problem I have with DVRs is that it's not the same thing as when you watch it live. Like sports isn't the same thing. Either you watch it live or you don't watch it live. You know? Do you feel the same? Because that's how I feel about sports. I don't know if that's just me, but DX, All Stars 3 DX, yes, that one. Which one's the new stage one? I don't remember. How to Know Carnival? I like How to Know Carnival. It's not amongst my favorites, but I really like that. Hello, Sarah Miracle! Ai, muitos streams do sim. I don't know what Rounders is. What is Rounder? What is a Rounder? Phoenix Bomb, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We don't know how, but it's gonna happen. It's coming. 5 years from now, maybe, but someday it will happen. Girl, I need that. Levy, I just got it. Thank you. I'm gonna put it on screen next month because I don't know if, like, I want to put it in a big way, I think. But I really like volleyball. I really like watching volleyball. And the Brazilian volleyball teams are very good. Very good. So I'm definitely gonna play that. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Probably depends on the time. If it's like 3 a.m., I'm not. Hello, Santa Hearts. My favorite Precure figurine or plushie, I think it was the Heart Catch ones that I have. I have Heart Catch. Oh my God, Levy! Levy, I already looked at Discord. I'm gonna edit on the screen, Levy. Thank you so much. It's already saved here. I'm sorry, you can't listen to me. I don't know why I'm saying this. Oh my God, thank you, Levy. I showed her last week. Oops, she is huge, girl. I showed her last week here on the stream. This is Cure Cinnamon, drawn by Levy. Look at her. This. What am I doing? Did anyone here watch Loki? The series, the Marvel series? I finished watching it yesterday, and I don't know if I liked it. Did you? If you watched it, did you like it? Because I don't think I enjoyed it that much. She's gonna be right here with, but I'll add her next month. I'm thinking of adding Cure Cinnamons to the videos too. Levy, thank you so much. That's how pretty much every serious sports fan feels, Leo. I can confirm this. Nice, Sport Ball. That's how I feel, at least. New Stage 3 is my favorite All-Stars movie, and the Yes 5 Go-Go is criminally... Oh, Yes 5. The Yes 5 movie. The Go-Go one is very good too, but the Yes 5, the regular one with the dark cures, is also one of my favorites. I love that movie so much. Kate, I don't understand your question. Is Max Heart, Precure, and Splash Star related? No, it's not. It's not. You can watch both seasons separately. They're not related. You can't watch Max Heart. You have to watch Futariwa Precure and then watch Max Heart. And yes, and Splash Star, you can watch it. Sana, she is pretty, isn't she? Girl, look. The 3 Cure Cinnamons that are here on the screen are this one right here by my side was drawn by Winglight. Sometimes Winglight is here on chat. He's not here today, but he sometimes appears. The middle one, the bigger one, was given to me as a birthday present by Baka Inubashiri, who's there on chat too. His friend is an artist and he commissioned her to draw that version of Cure Cinnamon. Look at that. Girl, I'm shook. I'm honestly shook by that drawing. I love it. And that top one was drawn by Levy. The original one, like all of them, not all of them. The Winglight one has a white background, but Levy's and Inu's one, they both have like colorful backgrounds. They're not here because, well, they're on the screen, but they usually have like colorful backgrounds and everything. I hope Butler survives because he reminds me of Peruzen. Butler, I think they will survive. Because at least for now in Tropico Rouge, the villains, they don't actually feel like villains. So even Butler, even Butler, that's sometimes looks shady and all, he doesn't feel like a villain, so I don't think he will be defeated. I think none of them are going to be defeated today. In this season, I don't know. The super forms in Tropical Rouge, I believe they're going to be fruit related somehow. I don't know. Fruit related, and I don't think they're going to be like big dresses. Just a hunch. And I think the attack, this is actually Inu's idea. He was the one who thought of it, but he by watching the series, he noticed that there are a lot of star motifs around around Tropical Rouge. So he believes that the attack in the power up is going to be star motif. So I think that's how things are going to play out. Precure fan, I completely agree with you. Donnie, thank you for being here. Have a good night. I completely agree with you, Precure fan. If I were there, I was. Oh my god, those sweets, girl. Speaking of villains, what's your favorite villain in any of the Precures? Sasha, it's Papru from Hugto. She's probably my favorite, but I dare say that team-wise, the Oreski trio from Happiness Charge is great, and I think that the Tropical Rouge team are going to be my faves, like overall. They aren't villains because they literally don't feel like being villains. Yes, they are their occupations. It's a doctor, it's a maid, and it's a chef. Not even a maid because she just wants to play around. Elda just wants to play around. Hello, Frainer. How are you? I love Princess Sharon from Tropical Rouge. I love her too. She's very pretty. I'm not crazy about her dress, but she's very pretty. I only considered it a star motive after last episode, the super premium tropical melon pond. Maybe it's gonna be a melon pond. They're gonna create a big melon pond and throw it at the enemy. I mean, maybe it's gonna be better than a kitchen. A chicken. Asuka and Tengo got the least episodes, right? Both of them got 3. I don't know. I don't know. We are going to have... Are we going to have character-driven episodes? I think Manatsu is going to be the star of this episode, and then probably Laura the next one. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think... Did Tengo have 3 episodes? I think she had 2, or no? I don't know. I'm very bad. I'm very bad at remembering things on the hunch. I have to search for things and look them up. The color coordination, Lindsay agrees with me. We just haven't seen any toy listings. We believe it will show up after the Olympics. It makes a lot of sense. Because, well, I mean, I don't know if the Japanese people are hyped for the Olympics, but it makes sense in a logistical standpoint, I think. Hello, Idle Time. How are you? Sango has had technically. Oh my god, I can't speak today. What's going on with me? A Speed. Am I saying your name correct? A Speed. I don't know. Hello. How are you? I'm waiting for a green cure. We all are. Not all of us, but some of us are. I can say I am. Hello, Celine. They're probably going to focus on Manatsu and Laura a lot, which would be kind of annoying. I don't think they're focusing a lot on Manatsu, actually. I think she's going to be focused now, but so far she hasn't been focused that much. I think Minori is actually focused more than Manatsu sometimes. So far, I don't know. I just love Minori so much that I pay a lot of attention to her. Yeah, I know that the majority of the Japanese people don't want it. Like the percentage of people that don't want the Olympics to happen is the majority, and some of them are protesting and they're like holding rallies and stuff. The episodes so far are pretty divided. Instead of being one character focus, it's two characters. Yes, that is very nice of Tropical Rouge. I love the dynamics. The dynamic of this team is very good. Very good. Is there going to be an episode just focused on Kururun? Not that we know of. So far, we only know up until episode 22 or 3. I don't remember. I don't know if they will actually do this, but maybe the Tropical Cures will pull a Mahotsukai with their super forms in their solo movie, and they will have the super forms with lots of fur. What do you think about the movie? Because when I watched the trailer, I got the feeling that Laura is going to be the one to have the power-up all by herself. What do you think? I don't know. I think all of them are getting a power-up, including the hard catch girls, but that's just how I feel about everything. I'd love to see more Manatsu and Sango moments. There are lots of them, actually. Like, if you pay attention to the episodes, you're gonna see that Manatsu and Sango interact a lot because they're in the same class. Like, you see Manatsu interacting more with Sango in the class than with Laura, which is in the same class too, now at least. In the Sango episode, it focuses on Laura. On Asuka episode, it focuses on Manatsu. Yeah, and then, like, last episode, we thought, oh my god, it's gonna be a Minori episode. It really wasn't. Like, it was everyone's episode. But the sweet moment was between Laura and Manatsu, which was very sweet too. I loved it. I'm watching Happiness Charge. Nice, Celine. Nice. Happiness Charge is so great. So great. Oh, by the way, let me show you the cards I got. I don't know if some of you, I think some of you weren't here in the last stream because it was during the week. Let me show you the cards I got from the Healing Good card, the Tropical Rouge cards. I hope there is an episode focused on Kururun. We had one of Pecquiding, Fua, the healing animals. But the thing about Kururun is that Kururun doesn't really have a personality like the others. Kururun is just adorable. It's just like our god. We praise Kururun, we love Kururun. But it's just adorable. Like, Kururun is just there to be cute and adorable. Fua and Pecquiding and the healing animals, they served a purpose in the season, like in the narrative of the season. Kururun so far, not really. I would love to see that change because I love Kururun. What's your theory on the second attack for Tropical Rouge? I just shared. It's the same as Inu. It's going to be star-shaped somehow. When I say Asuka, who the other characters have more qualities and such known about them that have been presented than her. I disagree. I disagree because I think that Asuka has more going on for her than Sango does. Because Sango, even the producers had it, like, there's not much to work with her. And we know three things about Tropical Rouge that they're still gonna do. We know that we're gonna see Asuka's backstory with Yuriko, we're gonna see Minori's backstory with the literature club, and we're also going to see Asuka's graduation. The whole episode would be Kururun. Yes. Yes, queen. Hello, Benjamin. How are you? Look, those card sleeves were given to me by Inu. Look. They're Star Twinkle. They're Star Twinkle themed. And I put cards in them like this. And so I got my Tropical Rouge cards. Wasn't episode 7 focused on Kururun? Not really, I think. I mean, Kururun was appearing for the first time and everything, but the focus was more on the girls' reactions to Kururun than to Kururun themselves. I feel like Laura isn't the mid-season cure. It's because she's different, right? than the other mid-season cures. She's been focused by the narrative since episode 1. What happened to Asuka's mom though? We don't know. We don't know. When did I give you those? On Christmas. Look. I got. Light is too strong. We have Cure Summer. Those are the profile cards. I was able to get all of them. Cure Summer, Cure Coral. Yes, Starry Miracle was jinxing me and I got some repeated cards. Yeah, it happened. So we have Papaya. We have Flamingo, and we have Laura and Kururun. Look. My drawer, it opened by itself. I'm so scared. Look. Sango. Chi, hello. How are you? Minori. Asuka. Asuka, again, those two cards are the same. It's because like they're reversible cards, and so they're the same. I got both of them because of Starry Miracle. Starry Miracle was like, I didn't get any repeated cards, and then she said, what if you got a repeated card? What if you got a duplicate? And then I did. I'm joking. So there's this very adorable Laura and Summer. Coral, I love this. I have two of this one too. The team, and this is from the start of the season, so I don't have La Mer cards, only Laura cards. This is a duplicate too. And I think this one is too. Kururun has to have a decent purpose in the show. Maybe Kururun will get a human form. I think Kururun's purpose in the show is gracing ourselves with their presence, because Kururun is too great. Kururun is too great. Do you think in the last battle the new Cure will come to have the Tropical Rouge? For sure, for sure. I'm seeing ghosts. I didn't see any ghosts, but... maybe our house is haunted. I think I'm the one. I'm the one who is haunting the house. Mind sharing some of those cards? Come and get. Oh my god, there is. Those cards, they come in a gummy pack. There are so many gummies here. So many gummies here. And I'm not gonna eat them. It's too much sugar for me, and I love sugar. They're cute, aren't they, Marley? Kururun too strong for this world, yes. Ah, eu sorteio. Não, você vai ter que vir aqui buscar, garota. Vem buscar. Cure Muse versus Cure Papaya, who wins? Obviously, Cure Muse wins. I mean, I think for most of the mid-season cures, if you pair them up with starting cures, the mid-season cure will win. Because it's like, they're way stronger. But I love both. They're both amazing. My only wish is that Asuka and Sango interact, which will never happen. Kururun has a better chance of being the new Cure than Yuriko. I think there's not going to be a new Cure. Like, I mean, we can be surprised, but I don't think there will be a new Cure. Do you guys think it's possible? I just think it's not. Music is a tad loud. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Let me turn it down a little bit. Is it better now? Or is it still too loud? Because I didn't change it much. Kururun MVP, yes. So we really said we're going to make sure you're fed. They're not feeding us correctly. They're not feeding us correctly. Let me turn it down here as well, because it's a little loud for me too. Merry Christmas, Lottie. Are you like Britney Spears? Playing around with Christmas dates out of nowhere? By the way, free Britney. Dear God. Why? I'm so frustrated with everything that's been going on with Britney. Perfect, thanks. At most we get the real villain, not the witch. Do you still think that she's not gonna be the one? Like, she's not the real villain. Do you think that's still possible? Because I also think she's not. So I'm hanging on to this idea. Where's our countdown? Benjamin! Look, I have a good excuse. I have a great excuse. I spent the free time I had this week playing Genshin Impact because Ayaka is coming and I want her. I'm desperate for her because she's too pretty for this world. She's an ice character. I have no ice characters. I only have Kaya. And I want her. I'm desperate for her. And so I spent my whole week playing Genshin Impact and doing all of the quests that I haven't done, and I'm still not finished because it's been a while since I played. So I'm still getting my groove back. So I totally forgot to watch that video teaching how to put the countdown here. Oh my God. Did anyone notice that after Megumi, they started making the Precures 13 instead of 14? I wonder if it was for the audience, for younger people maybe. I think, I honestly don't see a big difference. I don't know. In personality, you know? But maybe they wanna, lower the age just because, just for the kids to feel like a closer relationship. I don't know if that makes sense. I love Hu Tao and Ayaka. Hu Tao, look, I played her mission and I was so confused. Does her skill hurt herself? Is that really what happened? Because my HP was going down so fast. Oh my God, T, thank you. Thank you. So far, I'm okay because I got Klee. In her banner last time, so I'm finally I have a character because my DPS was Barbara before her. That was the only strong character I had. So right now look, I'm kicking some ass on Genshin. Not really, but I'm still having a hard time. I like Barbara and Jean. I got all the constellations, all the Barbara constellations, so I'm super happy. Now. My characters can revive. Sure, Jen. Oh my God. Jen should have been eliminated. I'm sorry if there are any Jen stands here. Jen should have been eliminated. I think the episode together super farm is 30 or 31. Look. There is there's something though. Laura will probably get her power up next week. Next week we won't have an episode probably, but next episode she's probably gonna get her power up. So not power up, a new attack. It's just a new attack. It's not really a power up. So I don't know. Maybe the power up is gonna be a little later. Batetemoda is gonna be the final villain of Tropical Rouge. If Batetemoda comes back, girl, I'm gonna be so happy. But no, I'm very happy with my husband Shongide. Hu Tao and Xiao are super strong hitters at the cost of their HP. Okay. Nice. I wanted to get Razor and I got Bennett and Kazuha. Girl, you got Kazuha and you're feeling sad? Girl, you should be very happy. Shouldn't you? I don't know. I have Razor. I have 2 constellations of Razor and I don't play him. Because I have so many electric characters. Like so many of them. And I have Beidou. I think I have all of them actually. I don't know. But I have like the most characters I have are what's the name? Inazuma. Inazuma is the new name. But you know, the thunder characters, the purple ones. Bet the tropical girls will beat the presidents as they're probably gonna lose again. Like the one time they competed in this season, they lost. Gusha no Hitsugi, the Fool's Coffin, was interesting enough when I dug on it that most of the Japanese fans were complaining it was too dark. What? I'm scared now. I can't wait to see Lemaire's second attack. Me too. Did you get Barbara's summer outfit? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Look, I don't know why there aren't more costumes for the characters in Genshin. Like, that's the easiest way to make money in games. This and banners, I know. But, you know, like, and they gave Barbara's costume for free. Like, there was a quest. Like, I was super happy, and I am using that costume. I love it. Gusha has an alternative meaning of the Fool card from a tarot deck. Have you seen Kaleido Star? Have you seen Kaleido Star? Because there is a character in it who is the Fool. And, like, maybe it's gonna be something like that? I don't know. Electric Car is getting buffed next Wednesday. Girl, come on. What's the name of the character I use in my team? Fischl, come on, girl. I need you. I need your help because I am using Fischl and Venti. And so, like, girl, I don't like both characters already. And then I have two in my team, so I don't play them. I use their powers and they shift them away. Genshin already got me with that Jean outfit. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Laura is Laura. Laura is the queen, right? She's just the queen. Jean's costume is overpriced. How much is it? Like one costume? Because like it's the only costume. How much is it? Because I haven't even checked. I don't have Jean or Jan. How do you pronounce her name? Jean or Jan? I don't know. There are videos of people teaching the right pronunciation. Of course, I have many times. Good, Inu. I love Kaleido Star. Laura marries Sue? What? She's been presented with so many flaws. Like, so many flaws? It makes no sense. My favorite Aikatsu character from the whole franchise is Mirai. But there is Rudy from Planet. I haven't finished Planet yet, but I also love her. Jean like the pants. Pants. Jean. John. Pants. I don't understand. I don't understand. Sorry. Sorry, T. I don't understand. Hello, Paula. Paula Rogers. Hello. I'm sorry, but whenever I watch Kira Lemaire's transformation, I keep watching the part of where Laura says her name. I love it too. I love it. There's so much grace in the way she says it. There's so much grace in the way she says it. I'd much rather skip a lot than having to see my discomfort. Sana, do you get discomfort by Yuriko? You mean? I think that... Oh, blue jeans. Okay. Oh my god. No. Oh, that's what she was talking about. Sorry. Okay, the blue jeans. De blue jeans. Tênis velho no pé. De boné. Sana, I think that you shouldn't take her that much seriously. She is a very strict character. but that like she is just enforcing the rules from the school. You know, I like some people say she's mean, and she's not. She is definitely not a mean person at all. She's just enforcing the school rules, and she might be strict, she might be cold, but then you know that's just it. It's around $30. What? $30. League of yeah, because I was thinking of the League of Legends skins. Like, they're not this expensive. Like a skin in League of Legends isn't that expensive, and you can get lots of skins for free in a way. Then, oh my god. Sorry, Inu. I think Yuriko could be the next Yuri. I don't. They're very different. As I said, Yuriko is just like she's just closed, you know. She's not mean. She's a strict person, and that's it. And there are things that happened between her and Asuka, and she has to have this personality because she's dealing with teenagers and children. So, haven't been a student president many years in school. Yes, you're the bad guy, period, no matter how nice you are. I think she'll soften up after her character episode. That makes sense. You can't spell Yuriko without Yuri. Idle Time, which song is that? I don't know. I don't remember. There are so many songs from Aikatsu. It's hard to remember them all. Is it? Damn, there's like a super loud song outside. The long wait for the Healing Goods movie is almost over. Yes. I need to make more Kuro's face swap edits. Victor, were you the one that made that Laura, the Laura and Kururun face swaps? I loved that so much. My favorite romance anime are Nana, if you can call it a romance anime. I think you can. Paradise Kiss and Given. So far, Yuriko hasn't had that much screen time. We can only judge her by the little we saw, and it's kind of unfair. I agree. The girls could definitely use Yuriko's help. I don't think they need it. I definitely could see Yuriko finding out the girl's secret identity and potentially helping them. Yes. I love her design. I would love to see her as a cure. Because her design is amazing. Just don't think it's gonna happen. Bye, stars. Thank you for being here. Look at what arrived this week. It was on sale. And it was the only Madoka manga that I didn't have yet. The ones that were released here in Brazil. This is Madoka Magica Different Story. Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. I haven't read it yet. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if you like the Madoka mangas, but I usually don't. I get it because I think, like, I like Madoka, the franchise, so I like collecting stuff. And I read the mangas, but I'm always like, what are those stories? What the hell? The old chat setup is back. What do you mean, Toby? It's the same, isn't it? Boo! I think episode 22. Because in episode 21, they're gonna go after the treasure, and I believe that this treasure is It's gonna be episode 22. Different stories, so good. T girl, thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, that makes me excited to read it because I don't think I liked any of the Madoka mangas because like the Suzune Magica was probably the one I liked the most. Like, will there be another Tropical Rouge opening with Laura being in her human form? Amarachi, I don't think it's gonna update at all. I don't think it's gonna update at all because they already updated the song. So I don't think the visuals are getting updated. If it happens, it can happen. If it happens, we don't know when it's gonna happen because I thought it was gonna be updated together with the song update, but the song updated and the visuals didn't. Anybody with a bob cut with bangs is okay in my book. I love her. I love her style. Different Story is one of the only spin-offs that fits nicely into the OG. Ah, that's so great. I can't believe they find One Piece. Do you think the school present will be a Precure? No. I don't. Unfortunately. But no. But I'm very curious to see her story with Asuka. Because I'm definitely, like, it's definitely going to be a revealing story. And I can't wait to see what went down with them. I shared my theories of what I think went down between them in one of my videos. Do you speak Brazilian Portuguese? Yes, that is my native language. That's my native language. I meant that there was a YouTube update and the live chat was on the right, but now it's on the left again. Really? Oh my god, that's good. No, wait a minute. Isn't it always on the right? Toby, it's always on the right. It's always here. It's always here. Or, yeah, it's like the video is on the left and the chat is on the right, isn't it? That's definitely her fetish, sport ball. That's definitely. Manatsu's great. She's amazing. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see the interchange between Manatsu and Tsubame. Manatsu's like Mirai. She's good at every other subject in school except for one. Oh my god, Pilch, thanks. I studied English for a long time, but I like speaking. I like talking. I mean, I'm a Gemini, so I like talking, but sometimes my mind, my mouth can't really follow my mind, so I stumble on it a lot. Kinda said that Precure is underrated because some people don't know it. Yeah, it is, but it's getting more recognition lately probably because of Crunchyroll, and even like in Japan, I think that it's growing not growing, but what I mean is last month they released Animage. This month, actually, they released a new volume of Animage. And they put out a voting for you to vote for your favorite anime. Healing Good was #1 in the poll. It's the first time Precure got #1, like from the whole franchise. So you can see that the fan base is like maybe more active with it, probably. I don't know, because in Animage, it's not children that are voting, because it's not a magazine for children. So it's like older fans are voting for their favorite cures, because the cures they always make to the top characters, and like I feel like the Precure fan base is engaging a lot, like a lot. I can see Yuriko being like a Seiji or Yuri. That would be great. That would be great. We love talking. We love talking. Oh god. The Japanese fans are fascinated. Yes, they call her Cure Swan because of her name. And some fans have already done their renditions of her as a Cure. So, do you think that the new ring, the Snow Ring, is going to help Laura become the queen? I think that the movie is not going to play on the series. Like, it's not going to be important for the series itself. But for us, who watch it, we're probably going to see it as Laura's development. And being like meeting the other girl who's also becoming queen, and they have their friendship, it's gonna play on Laura's character for sure. It's gonna play on Laura's character for sure, and it's gonna be important for her growth. Laura, are you angry at some anime scenes? Yes. Yes, I am. I hate when people tell me that Glitter Force isn't Precure. Why do I have a feeling that Laura might not want to become the queen in the future, even though she initiated that it would be her fate? I don't know how I feel about that, because I think that she will become the queen after the series ends. Like, for now, she wants to enjoy life as a human. She wants to stay with the girls, and she's enjoying her life a lot, but she hasn't lost her focus on her goal of becoming the queen. So I feel like she's playing on both sides for now. And I don't know, I just feel like this is never gonna leave her focus. At first I was upset that Yui didn't become a cure. I was like, it's what she deserves. But later I came to appreciate how she had her very own unique power. Yeah, you know, I feel like Yui is very unique because she's not a cure. I mean, if she were a cure, there would be lots of unique things about her too. But that makes her one of the most unique side characters in Precure. Definitely, like, she definitely stands out amongst all the seasons. When you think of side characters, you think of her. You think of Seiji sometimes too, but like, she is probably the one that comes to mind, you know? I think she may wait until adulthood. Yes, definitely. Like, I think it's gonna be more or less like Star Twinkle, in which they say goodbye at the end, and like maybe maybe like we see the future and we see them and we see Laura as a queen in the future, because I don't think she will become queen as she is right now, like with her teenage self. I really think she's going to become the queen after that. And I think that we're still going to learn more about the queen's story, because I think that we know, like, I think that she was the past cure, and maybe that has a relation with the Witch of Delays too. So, like, I wonder when Tropical Rouge is going to deal with this, like, the story. Let's see. You know, because I really wanted to know more about the witch now, for example, but at the same time, I'm really loving the pace of Tropical Rouge, and I'm liking how it's dealing more with the characters and with their daily lives. You know, I'm liking it the way it is. Sometimes I miss a little bit more of lore and story, but I think that's how Precure's developing their stories nowadays. They're focusing more on the slice of life aspect and character development, and the relationship and the friendships between the characters. And then at the end, they go for the story. And I think that Tropical Rouge will be no different. Whenever I see Precure in the future, and then the next Precure comes out, there's still 14. Like, for example, we're gonna see the Hard Catch girls, and sometimes we think like, it's been 10 years, so we want to see them older, but what makes sense is for us to see them how they were during the whole season. That's what made them iconic. So that's why we don't see them in the future as their future selves, but the ones we knew and we came to love during the seasons. That is probably why in the last episode of Mahou Sky, they came back to their teenage child selves, unfortunately. Who's Nana Honofuchi's husband? It's Homare. Have you noticed that Hugton is blonde? How is she blonde? Because Homare is the mom. Magical, hello! How are you? If you progress time like that, Nagisa and Honoka would be grandmothers by now. Inu. Stop that. Stop that. We are older than them, and we're not grandfathers yet. Do you think in the last episode Laura and the girls are going to say goodbye? Yes. I mean, if we didn't have Healing Good, I believe that we were gonna have a tear-jerking goodbye in the last the episode before the last one. We were gonna have a tear-jerking goodbye and then the reunion next episode. But now I don't know. Like, maybe now we're just gonna see them saying goodbye to each other, just kind of like Go Princess, I believe. You know, like kind of like Go Princess, like in which they kind of say goodbye and then we see a little glimpse of them in the future and we see that Laura became queen. Let's see. I want to have more episodes when they're not at school. Hopefully episode 21 is like that. It's gonna be. Or 22, right? No, yeah, 22. Because they're gonna leave school. They're gonna be on the break on the mid-year break, summer break, and they're gonna go to Manasus Island. So we're definitely gonna see them not at school. This episode is probably gonna start at the school maybe, and then it's gonna do something else. Do you think that the Queen of Delays is that mysterious cure? No, I think that the queen, the mermaid queen is. Do you like George now? No, I don't. Oh, input. Never going to cry more than the goodbye and the reunion from Star Twinkle. Me too. I cried so much in that episode. Like, so much. That was so strong. I think that was the last time I cried watching Precure. I believe it was. No, I cried in the movie too. I watched the movie after finishing the series, didn't I? No, because we watched the movie in December. Yeah, so yeah, that was the last time. If you think Healing Good cures are now 10 plus older, even not taking into account at the end of the series, that was like, however, 6, Nagisa and Honoka would be like 100 now. I can't math, Inu. It's too complex for me. Watch them surprises and it's just a chill ending. It would make sense, I think, because I feel like Tropical Rouge is not going in the emotional direction. I think that the overall vibe of the season is kind of like Star Twinkle was, but I feel like Star Twinkle went more into the emotional side of things, which Tropical Rouge isn't going so much. So that might be a lead to the overall feel of how the ending is going to play out. Like, emotion-wise. Amarachi, I'm just like you. No, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. How would it play out if it was like that? if it was like that with Tropical Rouge, I don't know how I would react. I was not ready for that ending either. I was not ready for that ending. Yeah, Healing Good was very chill. Last year I made a hate club of George. Oh, and but you love making hate clubs. Stop that. You should start. No, you stopped that, right? You stopped that. You started making love clubs, which is way better. You should show more appreciation to the characters you love. I cried not a lot in Precure, but I cried in certain episodes. I cried in the Mahotsukai ending too, not in the last episode, the one before the last. I cried in that. I cried during Kira Kira in certain Ichika moments. Girl. But I like the Hakuto ending was kind of emotional, but it was kind of messy too. So I didn't really feel like the emotion that I was supposed to feel. I was like, stop with that time travel. I hate time travel. Like, it's never done right. It's never done right. So I don't know. I hope we do an episode of The Witch of Delays and the Princess. We're getting it. We're getting it. Precure is all about spreading positivity and teaching lessons. Sometimes we forget that it's meant for children. Yes, we can never forget that their primary target is for children. Sometimes we start overthinking stuff like maybe like, oh, I don't like this character because she's too childish. Like, you should watch other things. Like, maybe Precure is just not for you because that's exactly how they are supposed to be. Time travel is theoretical. Inu, you never know the mysteries of this world. Have you ever met a time traveler? Rainbow, you're not late at all, girl. No. I cry so easily. I be crying at all of them. I used to be such a crybaby when I was younger. I don't know what happened. People say that when we get older, we tend to be more like our rising sign than our sun sign. So I was supposed to be more of a Cancer than a Gemini, but I think I got the reverse because I was such a crybaby when I was younger. I used to cry about everything. And now I don't cry that much. And crying is good, I think. She does. Curious Cinnamon looks awesome, doesn't she? Like, I love her. I love her so much. I love her design. Like, every time I see her. Adulthood. You know what, Sporple? My boss is older than me. She's like 10 years older than me. And she cries at everything. Like, she is a very big crybaby. And I feel like it's more about the personalities of people. You know, it's like, we should normalize adults crying. Because that's just how it is, you know? Three things that broke my heart from Star Twinkle. 1, the end transformation song sung by Hika. Oh my god, at that moment, I was already like, girl, what's happening here? What's happening here? Oh girl. Fua dying. The separation between the girls. Lala not being able to speak. Yeah, that Lala not being able to speak is probably the moment that made me cry the hardest in Precure. Like, a lot. But I did cry in Hakuto, which I don't remember which episode it was, but it was an Angri episode. I cried it because I was like, Precure is definitely not doing this. I was not expecting Precure to do that. I felt really happy and contemplated, so I was like, I cried. And I cried at that moment. I was living a very emotional time, I think. Politics. Smile had lots of emotional moments too. Like Smile, when Smile hit, it would hit hard. Yes. Benjamin, definitely Kira Kira. She would be the third way in the Yukari and Akira duo. She would be it would be a how do you say a couple, triple. Can you say that? A triple? Yeah. Hope there's a new opening visual wise. I hope there will be one too, Toby. I just don't believe it will happen, but if it happens, I'm gonna be very happy. I'm just not holding my breath. I'm like, no expectations. No expectations. If you're 16 and your boss is 10 years older than you, that means she's 36 years old. I found someone who's worse in math than me. That is Precure fan. I'm joking. Lala being able to say Hikaru's, that broke me. Yeah. You aren't a Precure fan if you didn't tear up at Lala's thank you. I agree. The last 2 episodes of Star Twinkle were like, I got punched in my heart. For God's sake, I love that. Me too. Look, and I cried, but it's not like crying, but I got tear-eyed. I got tear-eyed when I saw adult Elena. Like, when we saw her for the first time, I got tear-eyed, and I was like, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we're seeing adult Elena. Like, Elena is... Oh my god, I love her so much. When Kira Etoile confessed to Harry and she got rejected was sad. That, like, I liked that. I did like their relationship, but I liked that moment because it's like, it was another, like, nice message with Precure showing, like, it's okay to cry, you know? So if you're feeling sad, cry it all out, you know? I liked that. Well, Arigato at the end was a tearjerker. It was. It was. Get ready, Toby. Get ready. And like the last episode of Star Twinkle as a whole, it was very emotional because I feel like they were able to carry on the emotion throughout the whole thing. You know, I liked that a lot. If you see through that straight face staring at the screen, I got sanity questions. Me too, me too. I cannot wait for the hard catch girls to come back. Me too, me too. It's gonna be so amazing. It's so amazing. Look, I was dead sure it was gonna be Smile. Like, I was dead sure it was gonna be Smile. And then, when it was Hard Catch... Because look, I like Smile. But it's one of the seasons I like the least. And I like the Smile team. But when I saw Hard Catch... Girl, I was so shocked. I was so shocked. And I was super happy too. Because I love them. I mean, I love the Cure. I love the franchise. So any team that would appear, I would be happy. But, you know, Hard Catch, it was like, it was a shock. I mean, it's not a shock that Hard Catch is in, but it's more of a shock that Hard Catch was in this movie when I was dead sure it was going to be Smile. So I was like, no, this can't be happening. This is not real. Look, I need to breathe. I need to, oh my God. Like, we're gonna see Moonlight again. Like, girl. Bye, Idle Time. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, I was super excited. Super excited. Yes, Inu. Yes, we were. In Healing Good, I got tear-eyed when Nebidine was talking to Nodoka about her not having to sacrifice herself for that reason. You know, I'm gonna say I was very emotional at that scene, but I was not crying because I was holding myself back because I was thinking that Nodoka would look at Ebony and say, I want to save that reason. I was just gonna be so angry if she said that. So I was holding my breath. So when she said that she didn't want to help him and she was feeling conflicted because of that, girl, I was so happy. I was so happy. Like that is the best moment of Healing Good. That's one of the legendary moments of Precure, in my opinion. But will Moonlight and Sunshine speak? I think they will, because I feel like they are going to be in their civilian forms for a while with the girls. So it's toy animation. You never know. They can just stand there and not say a word. But since they're gonna stay with the girls, they're gonna play with the girls, even though Yuri and Itsuki are like more poised, I think they're gonna speak something. Like, they're gonna participate in the battle, so they're gonna say their phrases and everything, but I believe they're gonna say something else too. And they're singing. Yes, they're singing, as Inu said. They're singing. I was kind of relieved that it was hard catch because I was thinking about how that would work with Smile. It would work. It would work with any season, actually, I think. Like, they could put anyone there. They can make it work. You know, they can make it work. I was so upset when Daruzin got defeated. I was so happy. Like, I was so happy. And because I didn't expect Precure to go that way again. So when they did it, I was like, girl, thank the lords. Nodoka, girl, I'm your fan. I thought he was being trolled. When Inu sent me the poster, I was like, what's going on here? This is not true. This is not real. This is not real. Cure, Moonlight, and Sunshine should have enough time to speak. Yes. Look, if something happens and they don't speak, if Toei writes that in them losing their voices, the villain of this movie is someone who steals voices, and that's it. They're gonna steal the voices of all the civilians of that new town, and they're also gonna steal the voices of Yuri and Itsuki. Oh my god. No, but they are gonna speak. Come on, they're gonna speak. But they're gonna speak less than the others. They're gonna speak less than the others. Daruzin deserved better. I agree with this statement, as in certain episodes, we saw a glimpse of something in Daruzin. We saw that he had a conscience, and we saw that he was more or less like, he was not obedient to his boss, and he had an identity of his own. But that they never worked with that at all. Like, they showed a glimpse of it, and that was it. That was it. Because the way he died, he deserved it. Like, 100%. 100%. So I think he deserved better in this way. Now the important question. Will the Heartcatch mascots talk? That's a good question. Will they? I mean, the mascots in the Go-Go movie, the Healing Good movie, I think they talked. Coco and Nuts, because I think Syrup didn't appear. But Coco and Nuts, I think they talked. So, I don't know. I can see it now. Toei saying, losing voices is a Little Mermaid thing, you know. Stop that. Stop that. I don't see why Guido and Shidoine had to go. They didn't even do much as the reason. Because for them to stay alive, they have to infect people. So they needed to be healed. What was your favorite mascot in Healing Good? Rabidin. I mean, Peggyton was my favorite. But for a while, but then when we had that episode 15 or 16, I don't remember, with Lavendaruma, Rabirin became my favorite. But Nyatoran irritated me in that episode, and I never recovered. Recovered. Never, ever, ever. And I don't like Latte either. But she's cute. Like, their designs are all, like, top-notch. I do love the director saying that her greatest mistake in Healing Good was making Darusen hot. Right? Like, when a character is hot, people are not able to rationalize. And I say that for myself either. Like, just like what Toby said, everyone's so obsessed with Darusen. Not everyone. Come on, he was heavily criticized by a lot of parts of the fandom. And not criticizing him at least once after what he did. Yeah. Bye, Spark Ball. Have a good night. My favorite Precure super form is the Star Twinkle super forms. Especially the ones from the movie. Like, we were so robbed. What is happening lately that we're having such beautiful forms in the movies and they don't make an appearance in the series? I mean, the partner forms from the Healing Good movie, come on. They're so much better than the usual forms from the Healing Good girls, the Healing Good style. The Healing Good style, I don't really love the healing style. I don't think it's very ugly, except for Earth. Earth is super ugly. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, the partner form is way prettier. Yes, Benjamin. Yes. The problem with Daruisen, like the thing about reforming and like he did nothing to deserve being redeemed. Like usually in the Precure series, like the villains they do something and they start thinking differently and then they get redeemed. Like the Healing Good villains, they didn't show that, so that's why I think that it didn't happen. I disagree, Inu. I disagree. I think that sometimes metaphors can be a thing. It's obviously not the intention of the writers, but us as viewers, we can extrapolate what the writers were thinking into our experience in the show. Welcome back, Donnie. But I confess I was a little disappointed that Nodoka's disease was Daruisen and not one that exists in the real world. But it was interesting that they went in that direction. Yeah, I think I would have liked if we saw like a real disease being portrayed, but I still feel like people that have diseases and they spent a lot of time in the hospital, I think they can still see themselves in Nodoka probably because they have like more or less the same experience, maybe not the same disease but the same experience in her. So I still think that's nice. I don't think Darusen's design is bad. But I don't love his design either. I think that the other villains in this series, this is probably not a popular opinion, but I think the other villains in this series had better design than him, except for Kedari, but Kedari was supposed to look like him. Because I love Shindoini's design, and I love Guairo's design, even though there's a reason for me to love Guairo's design. I know. But, King Byogen had a very ugly design too. King Byogen looked so awful. Come on. I thought that he was gonna be like a super hot furry because of the love Shindoini had for him. That didn't happen at all. Inu, I understand what you mean because I feel like I feel like we should be able to share our opinions and stuff, but like, come on, there are ways to word stuff. Oh, come on, Precure fan. The partner forms are amazing. Like, they're super pretty. Super pretty. No, it's because I'm watching Beastars season 2, and I'm getting crazy. No, I let's not get into details about that. Let's not get into details about that. But damn, a character. Not a character, but something about like there was a character that appeared since the start, but now he's getting focused, and I was like, oh, girl, what's that? What's that? I can't. I'm feeling too hot here. Hello, Missy Michelle. When Healing Good started, I was crying with Nodoka. I related so much to her childhood. I actually recorded a reaction video, but never posted it because it was too personal, and I cried non-stop. That's great. That's great. That's great, Magical. That's amazing. Because I even wrote a text about that because I saw a lot of criticism towards that, and I want to share my feelings, but I never ended up posting it too. I wrote the whole text. I think Inu read the text, but I never posted it. I never really shared it because I feel like sometimes we don't have like exact representation just like us on TV or anime or whatever. We can still see ourselves. And I compared my own thing like with X-Men, because in the X-Men world, we see the prejudice against the mutants. And when I was a child, I connected to that because I felt that I was, and I was, how do I say this? I felt excluded, and so I could relate to that. Even though mutants are not a direct representation of LGBT people, I could still feel myself in that. So I agree with this, but I also feel like people who like Daruizen have to understand that Nodoka seeing what he did to her as an abuse is legitimate. And so that makes sense for her to act the way she did, because there was a lot of criticism towards what she did. But no, it's not that Daruizen was doing that because, oh my god, he was enjoying it. No, it was doing it because he was trying to live. But Nodoka's way of seeing him is totally legitimate. That's why she killed him, because of what he did to her. Like, that is the logical thing to do. Benjamin, isn't he? When he put his arms up and he started like kneeling the walls, I was like, oh, can you do that to me? The Beastars character you talked about on Twitter is really cute. I hope he has a cool personality. Okay, Sarah Miracle, get ready. He is super, super great. I don't know why I didn't post it. I don't know why. I don't know. Look. No. I like the crossover Precure beefs. I still would like what happened in Hugto with Cure Infinity for probably 2022. I would love for Cure Infinity to have like a spin-off of his own. Can we have that? I would love to see that. Where? Someone's calling me. not really. Okay, so we're almost at the time of the episode. And I'm gonna finish the live stream a little earlier today because my dad got pizza and it just arrived and I'm gonna eat. Are you guys hungry? Because I am. So I'm gonna eat it. Girl, my favorite Precure transformation is probably Cure Ace or Cure Gelato or the Star Twinkle transformations because they're all great. But not counting Star Twinkle, let's say Ace and Gelato because they're like out of this world. I mean, Papaya's transformation is pretty nice as well. Yeah, I don't think that it was in... I mean, Nodoka's decision in episode 42 was a big thing about her character, but if you take that away, she is still an interesting character. I still liked her a lot. So what happened to her could have happened no matter who the villain was, you know? It could have been Shindo Ine infecting her. That her experience would have been the same. You know, that's what I mean. Hope today's episode will be good. In my opinion, this season hasn't had a bad episode yet. Satopika, I agree with you. And with this statement, I'm gonna finish this live stream because I'm gonna eat some pizza. And I agree. We haven't had a bad episode in Tropical Rouge. They've all been great, with great writing and great moments. The pacing is amazing. The interactions between the characters, girl, I'm loving and I'm living for Tropical Rouge. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. We're probably not having an episode next week. Michelle, no, probably next episode. Probably next episode. So we're probably not having an episode next week, but we're still gonna have a live stream probably. I'll keep you guys posted. And I'm gonna finish this stream by reading T's message because I agree 100%. The message of standing up for yourself when someone is harming you without your consent is a powerful and malleable message. Have a good night.